One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Beavers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Ward. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Tight end now in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Well, that's something you simply don't see very often, guys. On the first 3 plays of the game, sack, sack, sack. This defense is loaded with talent and speed and the ability to win, and I'd be surprised if this offense even tries to throw the ball again here in the first quarter after that start.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Beavers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Got a man. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Simon. Tackle right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to...
Makes a grab past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Berry. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll move the tight end. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First play of the period, first down here. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Ward. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
looking to take a shot. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Simmons. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to throw, it's Ward. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the inside. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He'll do it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Beavers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going to the ground. Jukes his way for more. Breaks into the open. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run.
Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback, a sack to punctuate this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Wildcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got enough for the first. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Berry. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The lone back's got it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the bbest run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle.
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. Just shedding tackles. Touchdown, Kentucky! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fired complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The give as they work on that clock. That's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looking to throw at Sperry. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. And the quarterback takes a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.